What's up, Ragin Nation? How y'all doing? This is Alex Yu watching Ragin Ronin review. Let's talk about AntMan. You know, the Marvel superhero character that is going to be in the Avengers Phase 3. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of developments with regards to the production of this film, other than some test footage that director Edgar Wright has been showing off to the public of what Ant-Man could possibly look like in the final theatrical version. He's been showing off some test footage, and I think it looks really, really cool, and I have a lot of faith in this movie, and I have a lot of faith in the director. I think Edgar Wright is the perfect choice for the director, and he could really pull it off. Now let's talk about what has been going on recently, and that is the studios mention who are the front runners to play Ant-Man. And it consists of these two very unique actors, Paul Rudd and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I like both actors. I like Paul Rudd because he's just a very funny actor, and he's been in a lot of very funny movies, and I love the characters he plays. And he's just very likable. And then you got Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who's a very versatile actor, a very established young actor, and also a director. He started doing directing, so he has that vision. I like both of them, as I already mentioned. Now, with regards to Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I always thought that he could play a really cool comic book character, or at least he could do a good job playing a comic book character. And the main reason why I thought that was when Christopher Nolan casted Joseph Gordon-Levitt in The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I originally thought that he was going to play the Riddler. A lot of people thought that he was going to play the Riddler, and I thought he would be perfect for the Riddler, but he didn't. He played a different character, of course. He played John Blake, and we just couldn't help, I mean, we, the fans, we just couldn't help but think about how he would be as a superhero or a comic book character. It's something we wanted to see after seeing The Dark Knight Rises. So it was kind of a teaser for what's to come. Now, I totally think that Joseph Gordon-Levitt could totally pull off Ant-Man. In fact, he is Ant-Man. And I'm just saying this just because this is my personal opinion, and I think that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the guy that will do Ant-Man justice. He will be able to play both the alter ego and the original character very, very well, just because of his ability to act and also understanding the character. And I think he'll just be doing a good job. Now, with regards to Paul Rudd, while I do like him as an actor, as a comedic actor, I think that Paul Rudd should play Ant-Man. Now, let me explain why, okay? We've already established that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a great actor, and he could do a lot of versatile roles. But let's kind of just think outside the box. And I think that Paul Rudd can play a good Ant-Man if given the chance. And the main reason why I think this is because he's a comedic actor. He plays a lot of comedic roles, and not that Ant-Man is supposed to be a comedic character or a comedy or in any way. It's just that when you take actors who've done nothing but comedy and put them in a serious role, it often has positive results. Now, if you take a serious actor, an actor who's only played serious roles, and put them in comedy, you don't get a whole lot of good results, just because doing comedy is difficult. It's outside of their comfort zone, and what they do that directors think is funny is not always considered funny to the audience. So, with that being said, I think that Paul Rudd can play a serious role. I think he has the right look for Ant-Man, for the character, for the original character before he becomes Ant-Man. I think that if they just really decide to think outside the box and give Paul Rudd the chance, I think that he could play a really good Ant-Man. And he could play that serious character. So I do believe that both actors can do it well. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt can do it no problem. But let's try something that's a bit challenging and give Paul Rudd that chance to play Ant-Man. Now, I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but I'm only thinking of this just because I'm only making this decision to choose Paul Rudd just because of his track record of playing nothing but comedic roles. And when you bring someone outside of their comfort zone, they're able to bring out some very interesting and unique and positive results. So I'm thinking outside the box. The studios should think outside the box. And if you don't already know, Edgar Wright actually wanted to turn Ant-Man into a bit of he wanted to make it more comedic. than your typical serious superhero movie. Okay, so that was the direction that he was mentioning that he was going to go for a while back. Now, Ant-Man, the comics, sure, there might be a little bit of comic relief, but essentially it's a serious character, right? But Edgar Wright did mention a while back when he decided that he was going to take on the role as the director is that he's going to make it a more comedic version of itself. Now, whether or not the fans disagree or agree with this, that's totally a different story. But the fact is that I think Paul Rudd is the actor that they should pick for Ant-Man. Now, none of this is confirmed, okay? This is just something that's up in the air right now. They have not approached either of the actors, their agents or anything like that. None of the actors have been approached about the role, but these are the two on the list. So there you have it. That's all I want to say in this video. I just want to ask you guys, what do you think of either Joseph Gordon-Levitt or Paul Rudd playing Ant-Man? Who do you want it to be, and why do you think they can pull it off? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter, @Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. You might disagree. I feel that it was just enough to really deliver us a great action spectacle. It was a very entertaining movie. I saw it 11 times in the theaters, and I really... This is going to be a very interesting this is a very interesting pair of actors that are runners up. This is a bunch of two actors, okay.